At Anfield, 1-1, Liverpool-Chelsea. What a 45 minutes. Let's get straight into it. Chelsea taking the lead through Kai Havertz.
Yeah, and from a Chelsea point of view, very good goal. Whipped in swinger. Havertz makes that run across the near post. But Glenn, there's plenty to talk about from a defensive point of view.
I don't understand. I can understand the zonal marking in the 6-yard box, but Liverpool have got zonal marking again, the three across there. Look at the Chelsea players. They're all spare. The distance between them, there's no man marking or blocking or putting your arm across. Havertz just drifts in there, and Robertson as well. He's front post. He's got to make sure he stays in front of Havertz. And it's absolutely diabolical defending from Liverpool. Even Aspilicueta at the end runs in on his own, and if the ball hadn't gone in the net, he'd have scored.
Yeah, nobody tends to have a man on the back post anymore.
No, that's right, Michael. Call me old school, but you'd save so many goals if you had somebody on the back post.
So that was Chelsea in front, and then we had lift-off just before half-time with the big talking point of the first half. How did you see this, Michael?
Oh, I feel so sorry for Reece James, but I do think the referee's come to the right decision. It's a bit of a melee. Matip hits the bar, but then it hits Reece James's body and then flicks off his hand. But I think the movement of his hand pushing towards it, the ball is going in without it hitting his arm like that, and his arm is moving towards it, so denying a goal basically. So it's awkward. It's a very nasty one, but I do think they've come to the right decision, and sadly it just means that he's got a red card as well.
It just comes off his thigh up to his arm, but it's the second part, I think, that's the harshness of it, of getting a red card as well for the kid. But that's the rules. It stopped the ball going in the back of the net, and unfortunately, I didn't like the way that it was looked at in freeze frame. When the ref goes over, it should have been in live time and then maybe a freeze frame after, because it's easy to look at that and go, yeah, that's handball. But no, I think it was the right decision without a doubt. OK, let's bring Dermot Gallagher in. Dermot, what's the phraseology in terms of the rules there as to why Reece James has been sent off and why it's a penalty?
Well, Michael's hit the nail on the head, Stevie. It's denying of a goal. There's no doubt it hits his thigh, it bounces up, but you see he moves his right arm towards it, and I think the fact that he makes that movement, you watch it here, there, you see his right arm definitely moves towards the ball. Anthony Taylor is surrounded by players, he can't see it. The VAR, I think, has intervened brilliantly, it's made the right decision. At that point there, you see the arm coming around there, Stevie, and at that point the ball would have went in the net. I'm like Michael, I feel sorry for him, but it's unfortunate, he has handled the ball, he has stopped the goal, and unfortunately he's got to go.
Yeah, it's very different, isn't it, to a ball just being saved and him deliberately handling it. It would have been just instant reaction, because it's hit his body first, and it's an instant reaction, which is why I feel sorry for him more than anything. I do think it's a penalty, but to have two means of punishment, a penalty and a red card, feels really harsh when he didn't really mean it. But they are the rules, and I think the referee's got to the right decision.
From a manager's point of view, Tuchel's got a hell of a half-time here. That dressing room will be emotional, because there was the problems after. Rudiger had a bit. Mendy got booked for kicking the ball when Henderson went to try. All them things, and you could see, going down that tunnel, Chelsea were all over the place. Liverpool's dressing room would be completely different, because I thought Chelsea were a better team in the first half. They had some really good chances, opportune positions. But Tuchel's and his staff have got to really do a job on that side, that they come back out the tunnel and they're focused and they get back on the horse again and start playing like they did first half.
That's really interesting. And the reason is 1-1. Mo Salah's only missed one penalty for Liverpool.
Yeah, cool as a cucumber. This was a high-pressure penalty kick from Mo Salah. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. We've seen him score some high-pressure penalties over the years. And, yeah, I mean, you want someone like that that's cool as a cucumber when he's about to take it.
And then temperatures were rising.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was unnecessary. Probably Henderson was to blame, I thought, here in many ways. Mendy got the yellow card, but Henderson went to get the ball out and almost caused the melee, but Mendy got the yellow card, and as Glenn says, Chelsea have got scrambled heads at the minute. They need to really calm themselves down to come out, otherwise they're out of this game.
17 penalties in a row, successful for Mo Salah. That's the reason it's